I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Got a cold front. Deer are going to be on their feet. We're going to try and get on them. Stay tuned for an episode you're not going to want to miss. You're watching Outdoor Junkies. Hey Junkies, it's October 22nd and it's my first sit of the year, so super excited about that. I'm trying to whisper as quiet as possible. It's dead quiet. I snuck into one of my good stands. They just cut the corn down bottom. It's Friday evening. We had a huge cold front come through. We got rain last night and it was 31 degrees this morning, which is the coldest it's been all year. And it's supposed to drop down into 30 tonight again. So I know deer are on their feet moving. Shout out to my good buddy Ryan Finley. He shot a monster last weekend. We had another cold front come through, but I've been busy. Hockey season started early and the boys have been keeping me busy with that. So we got this whole weekend off. So like I said, it's Friday, October 22nd. Huge cold front finally came through and we're gonna hunt hard this whole weekend. Friday night, crawled up in the stand. I know deer are moving this morning. Lots of people are seeing deer. They should be on their feet again tonight. And it feels good to be back up in the stand. So I crawled in. I'm being a little bit more aggressive than I normally do. If you're a fan of the show, you should recognize this set. Killed a couple good deer out of it. And they just picked the corn down bottom, like I said. So if anything's kind of coming through, I should be really close to them. That's why I'm trying to be real quiet. But I snuck in good, came up the back, and didn't bump any deer. And I should be pretty close to them, so we're being aggressive already for October 22nd, but you have to. It's really quiet. I'm gonna get settled in here, and got about 2 hours down tonight, so hopefully things shape up and some deer get on their feet. It really quieted down. Wind stopped blowing in the past 15-20 minutes. It feels good, so. Got a cold front. Deer are going to be on their feet. We're going to try and get on them. Stay tuned for an episode you're not going to want to miss. You're watching Outdoor Junkies.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by Cunis Country, Bait Box on the Rock, Hunting Gear, Hanksters Motorsports, Bear Sets, Custom Jigs and Spins, Bee Fish and Tackle, and these fine sponsors. This has been a Stone Lake production.
Might have to try a little bit of rattling this morning. It feels like a good morning for that. It's early, and well, it's not that early. It's October 23rd, but they're ruddy, so you can see if we can't put some horns together and rattle one in, entice one in to come take a look, see what's going on. Definitely gonna do that in a little bit. Stay tuned. I'm already thinking about it, where previous deer have come from, and people I was with, and people that have helped track me and stuff like that, track with me out of the stand. So it's been good. This cornfield that this decoy's out in got picked yesterday. I got picked yesterday afternoon, and the deer were already in it last night, and then this morning they were near it too. So we got the decoy out and just a doe decoy. Nothing too aggressive yet. Hopefully they see it and get interested. Hey Junkies, it's Friday afternoon, October 29th. I got into the stand about 3:30 this afternoon, and it's a little bit warmer than I'd like. It's got about 55 today, and only lows about in the 40s, so a little bit warmer, but it's October 29th, so you never know, they could be on their feet moving around. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Next week is looking really good. It's supposed to drop down to highs only in like the 30s and lows in the 20s and even 10 degrees. So for November 1st, it's really cold. It's going to be really cold next week. Kind of took it easy this week. Didn't want to burn any of my stands up too much. Got a lot of rain last night, so things are wet. I'm sitting in this scrape line. Hopefully something comes in. I'm trying to refresh some scrapes. So I'm looking forward for tonight. See if we can't get a buck cruising. There's a nice 8-pointer I got on camera. I don't know, he's a borderline shooter. He probably could use another year, but he's gonna be hard to pass when he comes in. He's I don't know, probably in the 130s, maybe even 140, but he looks like a young deer. But nice 8-pointer, real tall. Not the most width on him, but he's got some height and some mass, so if he makes it through, he'll be a good one next year. I don't know, it'd be kind of a game time decision if he comes through, but he looks good on the camera. And we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'll get through tonight and this weekend, and next week, beginning of November, it's looking really good. So I'm looking forward to that. So stay tuned. Hey Junkies, it's Sunday night, October 31st, and I am getting blown around. Strong northwest winds, 15 to 20 miles an hour. But it's Halloween, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So we're hunting this field edge. It's up to the north of us, and we got the bluff to the north of us as well. Creek bottom that runs west and east, northwest winds. I don't expect anything to be to the east of us. There's a nice trail that comes out to the west, so if there's anything in this creek bottom, hopefully the big buck means here and the boys saw shining. We're hunting the same field that we saw him shining in, only about a couple hundred yards away from here, 200-300 yards, and hopefully he's living down this creek bottom and he'll come out tonight. If he does, he's a good buck. It's the only buck I'm really hunting this year. Nice wide 10-point, nice and tall, very symmetrical. I think he's got a little kicker on his G2, and be a good buck to put our hands on. So hopefully I can get it done here in the next couple weeks, and that's a good buck. That's the only good buck I really know of on the bluff. There's a bunch of decent ones that could use another year, about 130 inches, but I think he's all of 140, if not 150. So it'd be a good buck to put our hands on. That's the buck we're hunting. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can trick him tonight into giving us a little treat. Stay tuned. It's Halloween night. You're watching Outdoor Junkies. back. He turned at 40 yards, and I think he was quartering hard enough. I hope I'm in there. That's gonna be my biggest buck today, maybe. Oh, what a stud. Me and Sarah came in here shining the other night. Freaking had him figured out that he was in the creek bottom, and sure enough, I look over my shoulder and he's coming out. Oh, I hope I freaking hit him good. Oh, baby. Yes.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by Junkies Country, Bait Box on the Rock, Hunting Gear, Hangsters Motorsports, Bear Sense, Custom Jigs and Spins, Bee Fish and Tackle, and these fine sponsors. This has been a Stone Lake production.
Doesn't smell gutty. I think he's dead. We came in here. It's been about an hour and a half. Almost 2 hours now, actually. Sarah came in. We're being really quiet. I wasn't sure if we're gonna go after him or not. I wanted to see the arrow. I just crawled out and I didn't even look at my arrow. But I like what I see. There's pretty good blood. I think we might just go see what we got for blood. See if we can't pick it up. The shot was definitely back. A couple of my buddies are saying leave him overnight. I'm just gonna at least see what the first part of the blood trail looks. If it's thin, I'm gonna back right out. But if we got good blood, maybe we'll stay on it. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, so quick status update. We walked in with the boys yesterday to look see how much blood was on the arrow, and got to the arrow, found the arrow, had good blood on it, decided just to try and find the first stretch of blood. Went about 20 yards, 10-20 yards looking for blood, and heard deer get up, I'd say about 50 yards in front of me, so I instantly just stopped and backed out. Don't know if it was my buck that I hit or a different deer. It's all kind of uncertain, but I didn't want to risk pushing it if the shot was back, so we just got out of there. And Sarah's off to work, the boys are off to school. I just swung into my dad's house, picked him up, and I'm gonna go see if we can't get on the track. So it was a restless night, to say the least. I was up all night, got up in the middle of the night, started watching the footage back even again, and just couldn't get it out of my mind. So prayed to God and just hoping we find this buck. So hopefully we get on the trail and have some big horns to show you. Hopefully we get on the trail and have some big bone to hold up for the camera. So stay tuned.
Well, Dad, tell them what's going on.
What's going on? It's a good day. Ever since Justin was 12 years old on his first deer, we got 2 deer in the same night. I said we're gonna go play dot to dot, and that's what we did. Today was a good day. Justin will tell you the rest of the story, but it's successful. Justin can make the rap, but it was great. It's a great freaking day. A great day to be in Wisconsin.
Got the old man out with me this morning. He is a bloodhound dog. I can tell you that much. Like he said. Always when I was a little kid, let's go play a game of Connect the Dots. And I was out walking the field edge, and unbeknownst to me, he was walking the woods playing Connect the Dots by himself. And he calls me over, he's like, hey, I got blood over here. And deer went about 250 yards. And he says, yeah, I got blood over here. So I walk over all excited that we found blood, and he's standing over top of the deer. So it was an awesome, pleasant little surprise. I'm super excited. Let's go check him out. Good deer, Dad.
That's a great, great day.
That is an awesome day.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh man, thank you again.
Beautiful, beautiful deer. It's fun. I like playing that game, so it worked out well.
Good one, huh?
That's a dandy.
Yes. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. We hit him last night. I knew the shot was a little bit back. It came out about where I thought it was. I was hoping I got liver, diaphragm, maybe even one long the way he was quartering away hard. But when in doubt, always back out. I mean, I came in at about 8 o'clock. I shot him at 5:30, came in at 8 o'clock to go look at the arrow, and I kicked up a deer. I was worried it was gonna be him, so we backed out. I was trying to find blood after the initial hit and found my arrow, looking for blood after the initial hit, kicked up a deer, and said it's not worth it with it being a shot in the back out. So that's what we did. The boys weren't happy about that, but it's all the same stuff Dad had to teach me when I was young. Now I'm teaching my kids. So backed out. They went to school this morning. Sarah went off to work. I called Dad. Actually stopped in last night at his house, showed him the footage. We talked about it for a while last night and came to the conclusion that we think we would find him. Thought it was gonna be a good hit, but we did the right thing and backed out. Came in this morning. I was walking the field edge towards where the deer that I heard get up last night, looking for blood there, and Dad was kind of working his way through the woods, and unbeknownst to me, he was on blood kind of the whole time. He said, "There's what, pin drop, Dad?" Really, not good blood at all.
Yep.
But he stayed on it. And then when he found the deer, he called me over and said, "Hey, I got blood over here." And I was all excited. I came over running, and Dad was standing over top of it, dead, piled up right here. So it was super awesome. Good way to find him. I couldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else other than Dad, and I'm glad we got the opportunity to do it this morning. So it is my first Halloween buck, and it's Sweet November today. So we tricked him last night and got a Sweet November treat this morning. Couldn't be more excited, and he's a pretty good buck, possibly one of my biggest ever. So hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Outdoor Junkies. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.